Okay, so it is again, we need to try to get into the logic of making the sentence rearrangement of the parajumbles here. Okay, so out of all the options, in case if you can see, then the fifth is the most general. Okay, so with the climate crisis unfolding before our eyes, the race is on to find alternatives that will help humanity leave a smaller footprint on our planet. Okay, now to find alternatives. Okay, and one such alternative. Okay, so we know, okay, that a 5 and 1 is a mandatory pair, because the fifth is actually talking about finding the alternatives, and then the one is talking about one such alternative. Okay, so when the with the climate crisis unfolding before our eyes, the race is on to find alternatives that will help humanity leave a smaller footprint on our planet. Now, because of animals agriculture's leading role as a greenhouse gas emitter, the search for more sustainable protein sources could be one such alternative. Okay, and now you're gonna see, let's say, food tech entrepreneurs are now producing increasingly better plant-based burgers, deli slices, and nuggets that look and taste like meats, but with a much lesser footprint. Okay, some in the meat print are embracing the new and investing in these all protein companies. Okay, so now we can say that 2 and 3 are actually the examples which is supporting the theme of lowering the carbon footprint. Okay, so investing in the alternative protein, sustainable, looking for. Okay, so alternative protein. So we can say that 2 3 are connected, so maybe 5 1 and 2 3 are connected. Okay, the fourth is an odd one out. Okay, why it is an odd one out? Because it is mentioning, it is the correct answer, new technologies. Okay, so we can say that the new technologies, because it is talking about the new and investing. Okay, however, bring the risk of obsolescence, in turn leading to great resistance. Okay, now nothing about this obsolescence and the great resistance is mentioned anywhere. Okay, the 5 gives us the theme of the passage. Okay, and then agriculture, animal agriculture being one of the major source of greenhouse gases. Okay, and then it is talking about looking for the alternative protein sources that help us reduce the humanity's footprint on a planet. Okay, but this is an odd one out, because again it talks about the obsolescence and the resistance. It does not talk about, let's say, looking for the alternative protein sources. Okay, or something which is lowering the carbon footprint. Okay, so this was kind of, I would say, not an easy but easy to moderate question. Okay, so by this, we are done with the quiz section on a verbal. I hope you got most of your answers correct. And in case if there are incorrect questions, you understand where did you commit any mistake. But in case of any doubts, please feel free to contact